would I be right in saying that you really enjoy going on holiday each year?
Yes, we love it. As a whole family, we love it.
Okay. And we had a bet this year, actually, didn't we? I think I owe you a bag of giant chocolate buttons.
More than likely.
Oh,
you do, yes.
Damn it. We had a bet that, because Emma had decided that they weren't going to go away this year because they wanted a sort of special holiday next year. And Emma's done this in the past. And then when it's come to it, the next thing, booked a holiday today. So when she said that she wasn't going to book this holiday, I said, okay, well, I bet you a bag of giant buttons, a big grab bag, no less, of chocolate buttons, that you will book a holiday. And you haven't for this year.
I haven't, no.
Okay. But
camping doesn't count.
Yeah, I think we established it's got to be an abroad holiday.
On a plane.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good link, Emma, because that's where I was going with this. So, you've got 2 children.
Yes.
Okay. And your youngest, okay, can, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to speak out of turn, sometimes be a handful.
Yes, tries my patience, shall we say.
As can most children, I'm sure.
Yes. He is, yeah.
And a couple of years ago, you went on holiday to, I think the Canaries.
Lanzarote.
Yeah. So we're talking a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
And you were worried that your son would maybe not be very good on that 4-hour flight because he's keeping him entertained, etc.
He was 5 at the time.
And I suggested, very matter-of-factly and innocently, that you drug him.
You did, yes.
Okay. Now, we're not talking Mr. T, a glass of milk with something in to knock him out. We're not talking a syringe in the neck or chloroform over the mouth. We're talking about a calm, an over-the-counter calm. Or we found out as well that both of us get really drowsy on Piriton.
Yeah.
Okay? Not a good advert for Piriton. Stop making us drowsy and we'll buy your product.
You can buy non-drowsy ones.
Do they work as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'd take Zyrtec now anyway. You snooze, you lose. Which I was snoozing on Piriton. So I suggested break one in half and then give it to your son and it will make him drowsy and ease the journey. Okay? You were horrified by this.
I was, yeah. Very horrified. Why? Because you shouldn't drug your children, basically.
Okay, right.
Even if it's an over-the-counter drug, you're still drugging them, giving them medication that's meant for an adult, not a child.
We differ on opinions for this because I see this like, when we were kids, I don't know about your parents, but I know my parents gave me, I don't know if it was a bit of whiskey or brandy or something, maybe in my milk to settle me down.
No,
okay?
mine didn't do that.
No?
No.
It's probably why I've got a drinks problem. Thanks, Mum and Dad. But it was a common thing. Just like someone told me recently, they dipped their finger in whiskey or something and rubbed it on a baby's gums when they were teething.
I didn't do that for mine either.
Okay. You're obviously a very good mother. But we got into this big debate, and I will sort of put it out there that I am outnumbered on this topic. Yes. I don't think there's a problem with it. We're not talking illegal drugs. We're talking about over-the-counter drugs. And for anyone that's listening, I haven't got my own kids. I've got 2 step-kids, but I haven't got my own kids.
Thankfully.
Yeah, the step-kids suffered enough. But if I had, I wouldn't see any problem with that. But it just entertains me that you're so horrified by the idea of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you explain it if something happened to them?
I'd say I gave them an over-the-counter calm medication.
That clearly says on the packet for adults only.
Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't really thought that far ahead because I don't think it would come to that.
It might do, you don't know.
They're going to sleep for 12 hours. That's like the worst case scenario, surely. We're not talking
You're
Madeline
on the
McCann.
plane for 4.
Well, yeah. Ideal. You get the whole transfer in silence and peace and quiet as well.
They go through customs with a drugged child. They wouldn't question
Totally
you
limp.
about- Yeah.
Well, again, if you're listening to this podcast and, following on the Facebook page or watching the video, I must remember to look at the video camera more often. Let us know. Is it all right to drug children on flights? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Or not just on flights, any journey. Let us know.